Good morning. I'm making this video on kind of a cooler, rainy day. The day kind of matches my mood this morning. You know, I've been kicking around the idea of making this video for a couple of days, mainly because life's been a little bit rough, I guess. You know, sometimes it's hard to make a video when things are hard. I've got my friendly squirrel over here. She usually chats at me when I'm over here making noise, so here she is making some noise. But yeah, this lifestyle has its ups and its downs, and during the ups it's easy to pull out a camera, and during the downs I want to keep my camera away, and I feel like that's unfair. But yeah, our puppy Rika has died, and it's been really hard on me. It's been hard on my family. I don't want to get into the details too much, but it was parvovirus, which is common in puppies, and that's why, you know, vaccinations are so important. And, you know, we'd given her she's had the first 2 shots, but the 3rd shot was delayed because of health reasons in her first, and then in us, and then you know, it became complicated because she'd missed her window and so on. It's just all complicated. There's just, life gets going, and it's kind of tricky to juggle all of the balls when you're living this lifestyle. And you know, when a tragedy thing happens, you're faced with all sorts of guilt, and it's hard. It kind of makes me wonder if I really want to live this lifestyle, if I want to continue on. But then I'm stuck with, well, what would I do instead? And I realized that this is the life I chose for a reason, you know? I guess I didn't choose it because I like it. I do like it, and I think of that often, but there's just something that calls me back to it every single time. Even when I feel like I'm doing a terrible job at it. Even when really tragic things happen and I have a hard time keeping the animals that I love alive. And I can see all the reasons why I should have been able to do a better job at it. Being sad, grief, it's kind of a real thing, and everybody experiences it differently. Every time's a little bit different too. My squirrel friend is illustrating what I've been feeling lately. I'm terribly sad. This whole situation has been really hard on me. In spite of it all, everything is just beautiful out here. even though life is hard and it feels ugly and painful inside of me, outside of me is just beautiful. And I've been kind of bathing in it lately. The beauty of nature, the beauty of the forest around me, the beauty in life continuing all around, even though death is part of it. It's quite the experience. And it's my intention to continue on. I've got a few big ideas that I want to dig into. I have some structures that I want to build. I've got a forestry plan that I'm starting to implement. And I have some more animals that I want to bring on around, late winter, early spring. So I still have some things that I want to do. I'll just have to do my best to recover and refresh myself and see how I can do as time goes on. Thanks everybody for your support and for letting me ramble at you sometimes. When it comes to YouTube, this tragedy has come right in the middle of a time where I felt like I was getting back into the swing of things. So I'm doing my best to stay on that ball, even though I'm kind of emotionally tired. But I hope this video meets all of you in a good position and that you're all doing well. I really don't have the same flow when life is tragic on my end, but I'm doing my best. Until the next video, everybody, thanks for taking this journey with me on Simple Ground.